Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm giving you this quick update just to let you guys know what's happening with production on episode 1 at the moment. So currently I have been swamped by work at my actual job. I've been having to put in some extra hours after the fact to do some other freelance work I've been taking on the side to help me pay for some new stuff. My computer is actually on the fritz and I am in desperate need to get parts. As anybody who's trying to build a PC knows, GPUs are impossible to get a hold of, and I have been trying to get a hold of one, but it's not been so great. I've actually been ordering some parts in to build my new computer, and some of the stuff I'm actually looking to get from my new computer is one, a 3080 or 3090 graphics card, and then I just purchased myself a Ryzen 5900X. So the one thing that I want to do is upgrade my system so I can bring you guys a 4K version of Total Drama of Scare Island Episode 1. In relations to Episode 1, I am actually going to be delaying the release date. I wanted to have it out by the end of the month on the 31st of March, but that's not going to happen. I've been upgrading episode 1 as I've been going through it. So originally when I made episode 1, I made the first chapter of the comic, which is episode 1, I originally had just been starting out. Like I had just started posing the characters out, getting used to posing them and trying to, just understand how that would work. And in that process, I made lots of mistakes. I've since improved my skill with the character, with the show's art style and so on and so forth, and I've been upgrading a lot of chapter 1, which means that I have been spending more time on things that have been already completed and redoing them. But it's just those sort of things that slow me down, and it's not just those things, it's also work. Like my actual job takes precedent over this because that pays me the money that I use to, pay my rent. And props to you guys. The Patreon has gotten a lot bigger, but it doesn't cover all my, monthly expenses. And since I need the computer parts to build my new computer, I picked up a second job doing freelance for another company after hours in order to help pay for the new parts for my computer. So I haven't actually been able to work on Oskia Island for at least, like a week and a half now, because I haven't been able to open it up and actually work on it, to say the least. So yes, it has been delayed. So you might be wondering, well, how long is it going to be delayed? I'm going to delay it to May 21st. I'm very far behind because I've been doing these quality improvements. And I just released on the Patreon the updated cast picture, because the original cast picture had a bunch of errors in it. Like it had line connections that weren't correct, it had lines that shouldn't have been there. The girls that are kneeling on the dock, their knees were actually wrong. So I've had to update it to show that, and all sorts of things. And animating 24 characters on screen at once is not easy. You guys will see in some of the footage I'm showing you now is that when all the characters are on screen and they have to react to something, I have to make them all move. And it might look jank, but it's better than them just standing there with their eyeballs shifting around like in the original comic. So I'm compromising on quality for speed when really what I should be focusing on is quality and not speed. So to be clear, the reason why I'm delaying it is because I've been focusing more on the quality, and that's really what we should be focusing on. And it's like, okay, so basically what I'm saying is this right now is the 1 in a million chance that we have, and we can't really mess it up. So that's why I'm going to be taking my time with this. But I don't want to not have a release date, because then that means I'm not being beholden to something to try and finish it before that time. I have a total of, I think it's 12 or 13 minutes done out of the 23 that's left. So I'm halfway there. My part-time freelance job, when I'm done my regular job, I'm fairly certain that ends next week in April, so I can start using my free time after work to go back to working on the episode. But I also want to keep that part-time freelance job going to help pay for the parts I need to get Oskia Island rendered in 4K and edited in 4K and exported in 4K. There's just a lot of stuff that I have to do in order to make this the best that it can be, and I just got to use that time. So yeah, that's the reason why it's delayed. I'm sorry if everybody was excited, but I think you'll be more excited to have Total Drama Oskia Island episode 1 be very impressive rather than, kind of mediocre. Anyways, guys, that is the video for today, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to what's coming up, because I'm also changing some panels entirely, and I'll show an example of that right now. The first confessional Devin does, he's just sitting there, like arms to his side, quarter front view, legs out. I was like, this looks stupid. It looks stiff and dumb. It works as a comic panel, but it doesn't work as, you know, a piece of like real, like you'd believe someone would be sitting down and talking to the camera. So I decided to change up Devin's sitting pose here, and you know how he's sitting in his first confessional and so on. And even Jen, like I have to add that sitting adjustment to that one, which requires me to copy and paste that waist and legs and all that sort of junk. So all that stuff takes time, and I'm using that time to improve. But anyways, guys, the new release date is, let's see, May 21st. That is a Friday. But anyways, guys, if you want to subscribe and comment down, or if you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome, because it helps my numbers. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers. And I guess comment down below what you're excited to see. If you're looking forward to the improvements that I'm making in Chapter 1, let me know down below. And yeah, I want to thank you all for being a part of the project. And I'm looking forward to you guys actually seeing the final product when it's the best it can be. And that's why I'm taking this time. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time on the channel. Thank you.